going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Streamer Zone podcast. Today we're going to be going over the sad situation with Kobe Bryant yesterday, the coronavirus, as well as YouTube signing the Blizzard and Activision contract with them. So, Crandus, what's going on with Bryant?
So, yesterday was about 2 p.m. Eastern, my time, I believe. I was actually streaming when I heard the news that Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashed in California, and it killed him, his 13-year-old daughter, and 7 other people. Just horrible news. Like, the entire world felt that. You didn't have to be a basketball fan to know who he was or what kind of man he was, and it was crazy. Just the night before, which was Saturday night, LeBron James just passed Kobe Bryant for the 3rd all-time scoring. So he was just in the news. Everyone was talking about him. LeBron James actually he wrote on his shoes for that game, Mamba for life. And then less than 24 hours later, that means something completely different that nobody saw coming. It's just one of those tragic situations that you wish wouldn't happen. I saw so much coverage over it. Everyone's heartbroken. Just one of those things that leaves you asking why. Why do the good ones always die young? Like, I know these things happen and tragedies happen all the time, but this is one of those that hit hard for me, just like in 2013 when Paul Walker died. Kind of the same thing for me. It hit hard. It's just one of those things that, like, I grew up my entire life watching Kobe Bryant. It was always the battle between LeBron and Kobe, and I was always Team Kobe. So, like, hearing that news yesterday was just devastating. I ended my stream immediately after. I was speechless. And I saw today that the Lakers-Clippers game scheduled for tomorrow has been postponed for good reasons. A lot of teams yesterday paid tribute to Kobe with running the shot clock out, 24-second shot clock to start the game. Both teams, and I think pretty sure every game did that, paid tribute. A couple players wore his jersey before the game. So, like, he touched the entire NBA. He was one of those legends that you're never going to forget. Gone way too soon. Just super unfortunate. And to find out that his 13-year-old daughter was on the plane, it's just, you never want to see that. You never want to hear that. So just one of those unfortunate things. Brings the mood down. 2020 has not been off to that good of a start so far. Like, we got the coronavirus now going on.
Yeah. Now, was it an airplane that crashed, or was it a helicopter?
It was a helicopter.
Okay. Because I've heard mixed reviews. People saying his private plane. I didn't even know he had a private plane. I thought it was a helicopter too, but I just wasn't sure. Helicopter. Yeah, I don't really know too much about sports. I've definitely heard of him, but as far as like being like close and like watching basketball games and stuff, it's just not me. I just don't really know too much about sports. But what I do know is everything about this coronavirus as far as what I'm watching on Google right now.
It's Ebola all over again.
So right here, the coronavirus is a group of viruses that cause diseases in mammals, including humans and birds. In humans, the virus causes respiratory infections, which are typically mild, but in rare cases can be lethal. In cows and pigs, they may cause diarrhea, while in chickens, it can cause upper respiratory disease. So, I mean, it doesn't really sound like the Black Plague is really coming or is going to spread across the U.S., but
it has killed already 81 plus people. That was as of this morning.
In the U.S.?
No, overall. It's based in China.
Yep, I knew that.
It started from. But it's starting, I think there's 1 or 2 cases in the U.S. as of now that's been discovered. And there's no cure for it at the moment, so.
Yeah, hopefully. Like I said, I don't really know too much about this either, but I have heard of a story or a case in Michigan that someone has it, as well as a case in California.
Yeah, I heard
So
about the one in California.
I
My thing
hope,
is, if this is central in China, this is where the hub of the virus is. Why are we still allowing travel from China to come to the U.S.?
I have
Just
no
shut down those
idea.
planes. Like,
Yeah,
why are we allowing the virus to get on a plane and travel to the U.S.?
yep,
That's the thing I don't get. Like, yeah, it sucks. It's unfortunate. I know China's building a emergency hospital medical center that's going to house, I think, 1,000 patients. Just for that, like it's an emergency pop-up kind of thing. So, like, we can send help any way we can, but I don't want that stuff being brought back to me.
yeah. So far on Google, I know Google don't listen to everything on the internet, but from what I'm seeing right here, 2,700 cases have been confirmed just in Beijing. Like,
Jeez.
that's crazy. And,
But
I mean, besides shutting down the planes, there's not really much you can do to keep it from spreading.
no, you can just try to keep it out of the U.S.
Mm-hmm. But I guess if
Like,
people don't know they have it, nobody's going to
yeah,
know until it spreads here.
until it's too late. Yeah.
So
Like I've
hopefully,
seen that the Olympic qualifiers, some of the games in China have been moved to, I want to say Beijing, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it's been moved out of China. Um, like pretty much anything involving sports have been shut down. So I mean, it's definitely a serious case of something. Like I said, it's
yeah.
Ebola all over again.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be as deadly as like the Black Plague or
I
anything
don't
like
think so.
that where it's going to really like shut the whole US down and or the whole world in that matter. I mean,
I was watching a stream earlier, and they were talking about it, and they were saying that they're not taking it, they're not just blowing it off, but how serious is it? Like a lot of the cases of people dying are the elderly or infants that don't have good immune systems. So for
yeah.
your average adult with a built-up immune system, seems to be fighting it more.
Yeah.
So, like they were saying, it's kind of like an pneumonia. A lot of people die to pneumonia every year. Your immune system can't hold it, so
Yeah. Well, that really sucks. I really hope it doesn't get bad and like spread everywhere and
but yeah, it's definitely something to keep your eye on.
you're definitely going to see
When,
people running around everywhere with those face masks on. I think it's called
oh yeah,
EB95. EB-95 are the regulated face masks for any germs, diseases, things like that, viruses. And those are the recommended ones. They sell a lot of cheap ones, and it's more of just like a cough type of mask. So
yeah,
they do have, I think it's EB, let me see, I think it's EB95.
yeah. You're 100%. Everyone's gonna be covered up, not going outside. Like, what's good being a streamer is you don't have to go outside.
Exactly.
You find every excuse you can not to go outside. So definitely not a fun situation. 2020 is definitely not off to a good start. I know we just talked about last episode what your our plans were for 2020 and making it a good year. So far, the year's not being good.
Yeah. It is the N95. I'm sorry.
Close enough.
So it's the N95 particulate respirator face mask. Those are the ones that are really going to help out. Oh no.
How much are those?
Let's see. They're probably all sold out on Amazon.
I would
N95.
imagine.
Let's go shopping. Uh, this one. Yeah, I'm not even finding it.
I'm gonna say $15.
It's gonna be expensive for sure.
Yeah, and they're all gonna be sold out too.
N95 currently unavailable. Currently unavailable. Every single one. Here's one, and it's $17.
I was close.
I want to say per.
Yes, I think it's gonna be
That is
better.
$17 per face mask.
Ooh.
I would have thought maybe they sold them in packs because I know they do sell them in packs, but right now they are selling them individually, and that is the only one. Everything else is out of stock completely.
Isn't that kind of a crappy situation when something like this happens and then the drugstore companies and Amazon, all that, take advantage of the money? Like, you should be
Yeah,
giving those away for like $1 a piece,
yeah.
packs of 10.
They
There's no need
have
to scam everyone.
even these 8 boxes of 20 for $175 sold out. I
Jeez.
mean, it's just crazy. But it's
Especially
definitely
because there's only a few cases in the U.S. Like, everyone's
yeah.
preparing and hopefully nothing happens.
Yeah, I just think I knew it was something 95. N95 is the face masks that you would want to get if it does continue to get worse.
Yeah,
But
hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully this is like a minimum U.S. thing.
mhm.
I feel bad for all the people and families in China that have to deal with this. It sucks. I hope they get treatment soon. I hope they come up with a cure soon.
I was just going to say they've got to be really working hard to finding a cure for something like that cuz it's just
Have to be.
it seems like it's something that they know about. Like they know about it in animals, they know about it with humans. Like they just got
Yeah,
to
it
kind of
seems like
figure something out.
yeah, it seems like it's not one of those things that's just like I don't know what everyone has. Everyone's just dying. Like you say, it seems like they have a good grip on what it is. Now they just got to come up with a treatment.
Yep. I agree. So hopefully everything works out. Hopefully they can get it contained and get some treatment for everyone who does already have it,
100%.
and at least try to find a way to get it from spreading too. That's also something. If they can try to contain it and then treat
Yep.
those who do have it, I mean that's going to be huge. From getting your rest of your family, whatever contaminated or whatever they would call it.
Yeah, getting them decontaminated.
Yeah, so hopefully they can figure that out.
But yeah,
And then
hopefully.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say real quick one more thing. You said there was over 2,700 cases of it,
That's what it says, just in Beijing.
and only 81 people have been recorded dead so far from it. That's
That's
not
really good.
that's not terrible.
No,
It's not good.
it's not like the Black Plague where the chance of
Right.
survival was
Not good.
6% or what. I don't know what it was, but it was very,
Yeah,
very low.
it could always be worse. I know 81 people is still a lot, but out of 2,700 cases, it seems like some people are getting cured.
Yep. No, that's really
Always a
good.
positive outlook.
Absolutely. Now, YouTube. What was it, just
Yeah.
this last weekend
I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, but yeah,
of last week?
making moves.
Yeah, so YouTube, for you guys who do not know, just signed a contract with Blizzard and Activision for their whole eSports broadcasting to switch from Twitch over to YouTube,
Yep.
and
Exclusively on YouTube.
that's going to be really, really big because, well, I know League of Legends for sure is part of the whole eSports thing. What else is there?
League of Legends, Call of Duty, esports, and Overwatch. I'm pretty sure there's one more, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Maybe Dota. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I know for sure it's League of Legends, Call of Duty, and Overwatch, which are still the top of esports.
I
Still
was
very popular.
I was just gonna say it's crazy because like esports is now becoming so mainstream that the viewers who watch it is almost higher than football. Right now, football is the only sport out there that has a higher view count per month than esports. I mean,
And
like
I don't think that
esports,
number's going to stay very long.
no, and esports is really just taken over. It really just kind of kicked everyone aside and just kind of jumped on the train because, like, I mean, esports is way bigger than football, or not football, basketball, baseball, hockey, tennis. I mean, all of those other sports. Like, it's crazy that within just a couple of years, it really just took off like it did. And for YouTube to get that contract to take all of that money and viewership away from Twitch and bring it back over to YouTube, I mean, that's big. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and now there's going to be even more just because of the esports. Like, I know right now YouTube is the second most popular browser. YouTube is the second biggest browser out there on the internet, with with right behind Google. Like, Google is number one. YouTube is the second browser source on the internet. It's just crazy.
I think, as far as the whole live gaming debate with YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Mixer, that YouTube has a serious chance, and they're making the plays with signing the esports. Because I saw a number that last year during the Call of Duty Championships, the concurrent viewers was 57,000, I believe. And this weekend on YouTube, it was 94,000 concurrent. So,
I mean, that's big.
That's huge. YouTube can definitely make a move here on Twitch, but in my opinion, they have to make it easier to discover streaming on YouTube, live streaming.
I was just going to add into that. Go ahead.
I say YouTube is all about the VODs and making the videos and the thumbnails, but if you ever try to find a streamer on YouTube that you don't already know, good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
I was just going to tell everyone, try it. Go on YouTube and try to find someone live streaming a certain game right now. It's hard.
Unless someone that you are not already subscribed to on your YouTube.
They definitely have it down for discoverability on their video side of it, but as far as the whole streaming, I think they need to redesign their entire website to have different categories that you can easily click on. People that are live streaming, or you want to watch normal videos of cats or whatever people watch these days. Everyone's watching cat videos.
24/7 channels.
But like, it's just really, really hard to find streamers who are live on YouTube. Like, you can find streamers like VODs, and you can find their clips and things like that they make. But to find someone who's actually live, like Courage's numbers tripled almost from Twitch to YouTube. But like, now it's just crazy because like, it's so hard to find people on the website that it just makes it difficult to just get discovered by new people, because everyone goes on YouTube to watch videos and get entertained or learn something. Nobody really thinks of YouTube at the moment as a platform where you can actually go on and watch a live streamer. Yeah. It just doesn't seem set up for it, and I think they have something big as far as their audience. I mean, like I said, YouTube is the second biggest platform out there as far as the search engine goes. So like, if they could just transition some of that over to live streaming, like, watch out, Twitch and Mixer. Like, it could happen. Like, YouTube could really take the game because they're already so big.
Yeah, they already have the people there. And like, if you look at Twitch and Mixer, I don't know much about Facebook gaming. I apologize for that. But if you look at Twitch and Mixer, they each have, you can go to categories of the games, and you click on what game you want to watch. They both have everyone's streams in a list with their, it's not even a thumbnail, it's the picture of their stream, what the stream looks like. So it's very easy to find people and what game you want to find, and then scroll down the list. YouTube doesn't have that. I think that's all they need to add to take a serious stab at Twitch and also Mixer. And it's all they need is that little bit of discoverability. It's right there in front of them. If they tap into that, ooh.
And it's going to be one big sucker punch when they do get it dialed down and tuned up a little bit. Like, it's really going to take everyone by surprise. Like, I know Mixer's made a couple big decisions, as we talked about in the other streams, with Mixer bringing over Ninja and Shroud. I mean, those were big moves, but if you actually sit down and look at Shroud and Ninja's numbers, they've dropped by 70% for viewer count.
Yeah, the big thing about Mixer, which I've noticed from being there for about 4 months now, is you don't have a lot of trolls on Mixer. So I'm going to say it, all the 13-year-old little kids trolling, go play Fortnite, go play Fortnite. Those guys didn't come over to Mixer with these guys. So all those tens of thousands of trolls are just still on Twitch finding new streamers. So only the community people came with them, and that definitely took a hit to the numbers. But it's a more positive experience now, so
yeah,
it all depends on what you want, I guess.
It's just really cool, like sitting back and like just analyzing the numbers and seeing. Well, Ninja, like Shroud right now is averaging 7,000 viewers, and before he switched over, he was averaging like 24 to 26,000.
Yeah, about.
I mean, that's playing Tarkov, because he started playing Tarkov right when he switched, and they're in contracts, so it doesn't really matter for them. But
oh yeah, they don't care a bit whether they have 10 people watching them or 100,000 people watching them. They're chilling.
oh yeah, but I just think it's weird how like they switched over, and being the big streamers that they are. I mean, Ninja's been on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I mean, he's everywhere right now. He's been on Kevin Hart show. Like,
he has his own Fortnite skin.
Yeah, like he is literally everywhere. Yeah, and like just to see that number drop so significantly that like people really didn't move over to Mixer with him, like it's just kind of shocking to me.
It is, and it's a weird situation because his numbers dropped, so he's nowhere near the same, but he's a lot happier now. He doesn't have to worry about what he plays, has to play Fortnite, or has to watch his language for the kids. Like, I've seen him being himself again, like over obnoxious, cussing without the dark mode overlay on. Doesn't have to warn people that there's gonna be language in his stream anymore. Like, he just seems happy. So I'm happy for him.
Is he still been on Fortnite, or what's he been playing lately?
He still does main Fortnite, and he's been playing as a night game, that Temtem knockoff Pokemon game that people have been trying.
Okay.
So
that's really
still
cool.
Dabbles in Dead by Daylight every now and then.
So he's not jumping on the whole Tarkov route?
No. He's not like the one who won't do it.
Well, that's crazy. But it's gotta be nice, though.
I've never played that game, to be honest.
Well, that's why he hasn't been playing it all the time. It's because he haven't tried it. It's like when I was younger, I didn't like food. They were like, you haven't even tried it. You gotta at least try it before you can tell me if you don't like it.
No, you don't have to try it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm realizing when I get older. But no, it's just really cool to see like you said, like they don't have to worry about the game that they play or whatever happens. Like they're in a contract, they're getting paid no matter what. They're just there to have fun now.
Yeah, they don't have to fight for subs. They don't have to play the popular game. Although now Shroud is playing the most popular game, but before Tarkov took off on this boom, Shroud still wanted to play Tarkov but couldn't because it killed his numbers. But now at Mixer, he can play it whenever he wants. Ninja doesn't have to play Fortnite 24/7. If he wants to play something else, he can.
Absolutely.
It's just nice that they have that freedom. Don't have to stress about it. So, like I say, I'm happy for him. I think, as of now, Twitch is still number one, but YouTube is not far off from taking everybody by storm. I think that's super exciting.
Just a couple small things, and I think YouTube is really going to take off like a rocket.
Yep. Signing Courage was huge because he was such a big YouTuber / content creator to begin with. Like when he was uploading his stuff to Twitch, from Twitch to YouTube, he was already killing it on YouTube. When he made videos for 100 Thieves, they would destroy on YouTube. So getting him was so big, in my opinion.
It was.
And also getting Valkyrie, another 100 Thieves streamer, like the pieces are coming together.
Absolutely. It was just a big, smart move on YouTube. Like, YouTube could have brought anyone over, and they still could try to get Dr. Disrespect or someone like that, but to pick some people that are already big on YouTube to represent their brand is really big. I just think it's really smart on their part.
They're making the right moves, and that's why I think they're in serious contention to take the spot away from Twitch. Mixer grabbed the top 2 streamers at the time. You just take a chunk out of Twitch, but YouTube's making the precise moves that are connecting everything at once, like a box of Legos.
Yep. And when you
They're
said
putting pieces together.
Oh yeah, and like when you were talking about Tarkov, like and Shroud playing it, I think Shroud was also the big reason that Tarkov blew up. Like I think him playing it and watching like the crazy gameplay that dude does was inspiring to so many people, including myself. Like, I don't really watch Shroud too often, but when I do, I just like I'm watching his stream and I'm just getting pumped up, ready to play. And it just, I think other people get that same way, and it just everyone started buying the game because of how much fun Shroud's been having.
100%. I would say the 2 biggest streamers that contribute to Tarkov's success are Shroud and Summit 1G. Every day, Summit is averaging 35,000 viewers now, and he was playing Tarkov before the Twitch drops were enabled, and because he's always been that guy that stopped caring about the numbers a while ago, so he would always grind out that game. He showed the potential of the game, and then Shroud got on board, and then they were both, when Shroud was still on Twitch, both playing Tarkov when nobody was really watching, so it was kind of hurting the numbers. It was more of a night game. But then when it blew up, the 2 people that are standing out the most are Shroud and Summit, along with others.
I was just going to say Dr. Lupo and like the whole Fortnite crew right there. I mean, they've been killing it too. Like, they've been doing awesome. And they're having fun. Like, I've never seen Tim the Tatman so happy. And he doesn't have like some crazy sign-on bonus. Like, he's not like making money from Tarkov. Like, he's just genuinely happy as hell playing that game all the time.
Yep, he signed that contract with Twitch, meaning he can play whatever game he wants and enjoy it, and he can enjoy Tarkov now.
Exactly. He doesn't have to worry about like trying to get a contract with Tarkov, because I've heard of some streamers doing that, where like someone will come to Ninja and be like, hey, we're going to give you $1 million to play this game for 4 hours or 6 hours.
If you Apex Legends right there.
Yeah, like stream this game for 6 hours and we'll give you $1 million. Like, it's just Tarkov doesn't have to do stuff like that. They know they have a good game. They're working on all the little bugs and stuff right now. I'm definitely not going to say the game is perfect, because it's far from that.
It's so funny too, because our last podcast about Tarkov was
so positive.
Oh, the game's so positive. It's definitely give it a try. And then like as soon as that came out, it's like it's been having bug after bug after bug. But they do keep fixing it. I can't talk too much crap, because anytime something happens, they stop what they're doing, jump on it, fix the issue, get the game back up. So.
Yeah, we normally have the game back up within an hour of it crashing.
Yep.
Even on Saturday, Sunday, whatever, like they've got people that are 24/7 just fixing everything. And that's really cool. But we hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. It is a little bit shorter this week, but we hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, hit that subscribe button and tick that little bell in the corner so you know when our videos go live for you guys. We're going to be switching the times that we upload so that it'll be roughly 6 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday, Mountain Standard Time. So look forward to that. Yep. No more midnight no more midnight uploads. Just because I know a lot of people are wanting to watch the video right when it comes out. They get the notification, they're eating dinner or hanging out with the family, watching TV, so it'll help you guys out a little bit with watching the videos before you go to bed, things like that. So it'll be pretty cool. But we hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Ta-ta.